Hello everyone and welcome back to Half Magic Tarot. Today's pick a card reading is Their Feelings for You, and this is a strictly romance-centered pick a card reading. So this is for your past, present, or potential lovers and their feelings for you. There are 4 piles to choose from. I suggest selecting the pile that sparks a memory in you. So for example, I would choose this pile 2, the 3 of Pentacles, because the person standing on a bench reminds me of a few months ago when I went to San Francisco and I visited the Museum of Modern Art there, and I saw this bench in the art museum that I went to go sit on, and I promptly got yelled at by the gallery attendees because it was not a place to sit. It was a piece of art, and it was the Jenny Holzer truism bench, and the truism on it was men don't protect you anymore. I was like, that seems like, I don't know, a sign, like there's an essay about post-feminism lurking in there somewhere. Alright, so I will put the timestamp in the description down below. Feel free to pause the video now to select your pile, and let's get started. If you selected pile 1, the Queen of Pentacles, welcome to your reading. Your tarot cards are the 5 of Wands, Strength, the Emperor, the 4 of Pentacles, and the 8 of Wands. For your Romance Angels card, we got This Could Be the One and Deception. My pile 1, so what does the person on your mind, this past, present, or potential lover, feel towards you? For a lot of you, I'm picking up that I think this is an ex or a past lover, but that doesn't have to be the case. So we start off your spread with this 5 of Wands followed by Strength, and 5 of Wands is the card of conflict. So I do feel like you've definitely had your ups and downs with this person, and your person feels that as well. But 5 of Wands is also minor arcana. It's more of like a minor inconvenience, like squabble, and not really, it doesn't have long-lasting repercussions. It feels like maybe you guys get into like little tiffs or arguments and then it's resolved pretty quickly, because I get the sense that both you and this person are very headstrong and stubborn, and so you both think that you're right all the time, and maybe there's a middle ground there where you're both kind of right. But it does feel like you do or you have had in the past a lot of arguments with each other, but not super serious ones. More just like, I'm annoyed, and then you make up like 2 hours later. And that's coming through with the following card in the spread, the Strength, because the Strength is about overcoming this desire to be combative or kind of instigate things. And if you look at these cards, on the 5 of Wands, we have 2 lions fighting, and then on the Strength card, she's holding the lion's mouth shut. So this person definitely feels like any obstacle they face with you, any argument, any issue that they have with you, you two can resolve together by putting aside these feelings of stubbornness and kind of trying to see it from each other's point of view and being really empathetic and patient with each other. So very strongly, I'm feeling that this person feels like even though you've had your ups and downs, you two can overcome really anything together. And in the center of your spread, we have this Emperor card. And with the Emperor here, I'm picking up very strongly that this person on your mind could be a fire sign, specifically in Aries, but I'm also getting Leo energy here, and to a lesser extent Sagittarius. So they could be a fire sign or have a prominent fire sign placement in their natal chart, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. But this person, as the Emperor, is someone, like I said, who is very stubborn. Again, I'm picking up very stubborn. They're very headstrong, but they're loyal, because once they've made their mind up about something, they really stick to it. And this is someone who can be very protective, and they want to provide a very like masculine energy, but it does not have to be like a man specifically. It can be someone who just kind of embodies this masculine energy, and definitely someone who takes care of the people around them. So they have this desire to take care of you, and they want to offer you stability, but I'm also getting that sometimes they're not very good at expressing their emotions. And that also might be why there's this Five of Wands energy coming through in the beginning here, where they feel like sometimes maybe they lash out at you for no reason, or they feel like you lash out at them, because it feels like it's like a volcano, like it kind of simmers underneath the surface and then it all comes out at once. And I'm not picking up that this person is like violent or scary. I would never condone that or like tell you that that's an okay thing. I just get the sense that this person kind of grew up in an environment where maybe they weren't used to having their emotions listened to. Like they weren't used to having the opportunity to express their emotions, and now as an adult it's kind of difficult for them to be able to communicate their emotions in a very clear way. So the way that they show that they care about you, and they do care about you, is through trying to do these kind of acts of service and make sure you're protected and safe and things like that, and trying to overcome these limitations that they have with their own emotional intelligence. They're definitely like working on trying to become a better person in regards to being able to communicate their emotions, so that way whatever this situation is with you can go more smoothly. And like I said, I feel like for a lot of you this might be an ex, and if you're like, I'm over this person, I don't want them anymore, this is just their feelings, how they feel about it. They feel like they want to get you back, they can get you back. But if this is someone you're in a relationship with, they're working on it, they care about you. And another thing that I'm hearing with this Emperor is that this person can be pretty traditional when it comes to romance. So they're probably the kind of person who really values like marriage and maybe having a family and things like that. And I see them wanting that with you in the future, maybe not right this second, but they definitely see a future with you. And with the Four of Pentacles next to this Emperor, the Four of Pentacles to me represents, again, their inability to kind of express their emotions towards you, because the Four of Pentacles is about really kind of keeping things to yourself and holding things close to your chest when it comes to emotions. So again, I don't really feel like they're that great at expressing what they feel about you. And I think that they try to show it through their actions, but that might not be your love language. You know, it might not be that obvious to you. Sometimes you need that direct communication. You need to be able to hear it directly from the source. And like I said, I do think that is kind of difficult for this person, but with the Strength card here, they are working on overcoming that fear of being vulnerable or saying the wrong thing, or not. For some of you, if they are men, if this is a man that you're thinking of, for some of them, they kind of grew up with like a lot of toxic masculinity in the household, and so they were kind of told that, you know, men don't cry, men don't really express their feelings, we don't say I love you to each other, whatever. So I think they're trying to unlearn that. And again, I'm not going to say either way what I think you should feel about this person. This is just the way that they're feeling towards you. But I would say that if you need that emotional clarity, if you need like verbal affirmation of how someone feels about you, maybe this is not going to work, because I do think that this is a very closed up person, and I think that they're trying, but trying isn't necessarily what you want. So again, you know your own limitations when it comes to this, so just take it as it resonates. So like I said, with the Four of Pentacles, I do think that they have a difficult time expressing their emotions and their feelings towards you. And I'm also getting that they are very protective. Again, with the Emperor, they are just very protective people. Like, they don't like people looking at you the wrong way. I'm also getting that they could be kind of like the jealous type. Like, they don't like other people looking at you in like a romantic way, like checking you out. And they don't like other people like approaching you and asking for your number. They don't like the idea of you dating someone else. So again, if this is an ex, they're definitely still like hung up on you. They're feeling territorial still. And with the Eight of Wands at the end of the spread, this is someone who really has a desire to communicate with you and enjoys communicating with you. They feel like you two can have conversations about a variety of topics, like really quickly. Like the conversation never feels forced. It feels very organic and like it just comes through. And also the Eight of Wands are the flames of passion. So this person definitely feels a lot of physical attraction to you, a lot of like sexual chemistry and compatibility if you have or had a sexual relationship with this person. There is so much fire energy in this spread, so much red and orange in the cards. So this person is very, very passionate towards you. And I feel like I said, it's hard for them to express their emotions verbally or kind of like on an intellectual level. Like it's difficult for them to analyze it because I feel like that when they think about you, when they speak to you, their feelings towards you like manifest so physically for them. Like I feel like warmth in my stomach, like growing up. So definitely, I think it's just hard for them to put it into words, but they do like you quite a bit. And with your pile marker being the Queen of Pentacles, this is how they see you. They see you as someone who has accomplished a lot in your life, and they really admire that about you. They see you as a very sensual person, so someone who enjoys nice clothing, nice food, someone who deserves to be pampered. I just heard princess treatment, so they might want to give you that, or they have given you that in the past. And they see you as someone who is complete on your own. So I think, especially if this is an ex, even though they want to be in your life, they recognize that you don't need them. And so if they want to be in your life, like on a continued capacity, they have to prove it in some way. For others of you, this is like a present or potential person in your life. They still do see you as someone who is very independent and can kind of take care of themselves and is complete on their own. And because of that, they definitely want to be able to come to you correctly. And with this Four of Pentacles here, that might be why they are kind of hesitant to fully express their emotions, because they don't want to come towards you with an offer that's not complete or like good enough for you, because they do see you as someone who has high standards and deserves to have high standards, because you are this kind of sensual, accomplished, hardworking person. So your first romance angels card is, this could be the one. You've already met the romantic partner you seek. And this kind of goes along, again, I really do feel like for a lot of you, this is someone from your past, and they still see you as someone, like they see you as the person they could spend the rest of their life with. And again, if this is someone you're currently seeing or a potential person, they see a lot of long-term potential with you, especially with this Emperor here, because the Emperor is the fourth card in the major arcana, represented by the number 4. It is 4 is all about stability. He sits on a stone throne. This is someone who has no intentions of leaving you, who thinks they could sit next to you for the rest of your lives. And your second romance angels card is deception, which says someone is wearing a false self mask in this relationship. So I'm not really picking up like lying in this. I don't think it means deception in this way. I think the deception here goes along with this 4 of Pentacles, this person's kind of inability to really fully express their feelings towards you. And for some of you, like I said, if this is a potential person, they might be a little bit afraid or a little bit intimidated by you, and that's why they have not come clean and confessed their feelings towards you yet. For others of you, if this is a current or past person, I do think they just have, they are learning how to communicate their emotions, and so that's why it's kind of hard for you to read them and understand what they're feeling towards you, because even though they have actions maybe that indicate they care for you, they never really express it verbally. And also with this Five of Wands followed by the Strength, I think sometimes this gives me like, it's like enemies to lovers, but not enemies. It's just like, you know, this person who has a crush on you, and maybe the only way that they understand how to talk to you is to be like a little bit annoying, or kind of make like little digs, not in like a negging way, not like trying to make you feel bad, but it reminds me of like in middle school, if when you're 12 or something, if someone has a crush on you, like a boy has a crush on a girl, and he pulls her hair, like tugs on her ponytail, not hard, not to hurt her, just to like get her attention, and it's probably annoying to her, but to him it's like, this is the only way I know how to make contact, because I don't know how to flirt yet because I'm 12 years old. That's the energy of this person. They feel very like naive when it comes to you, because they do hold you in such a high regard that they're not really sure how to approach you. So I do feel like for some of you with this Five of Wands, this is them kind of, they almost say things or do things that are like kind of annoying to you just so they can talk to you, but they're trying to overcome that with the Strength card. Like I said, I do think that they are aware that that's probably not the best way to go, so they're trying to work on that and work on their ability to communicate their emotions more soundly. But overall, I do think that this person likes you quite a lot. They're just not very good at expressing it, and if you're okay with that, I think they're pretty sweet. Maybe give them a chance. My pile ones, that is it for your reading. Thank you for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe. I put out a new video once a week. Thank you. Take care. If you selected pile 2, the Three of Pentacles, welcome to your reading. Your tarot cards are the Lovers, the Knight of Pentacles, the Page of Cups, the Magician, and the Eight of Cups. For your Romance Angels cards, we got Attraction and Wedding. My pile 2, so what does the person on your mind feel towards you? This is, like I said, for past, present, or potential lovers, but for a lot of you, I'm very strongly feeling that this is a potential person here. So we start off the spread with the Lovers. So how cute. That's the first card that came out for this. So clearly they have a very strong romantic feelings towards you. They definitely have a strong desire to communicate with you, and they see you as very compatible people, or they feel like you really get them, or they could really get you. Like they feel like you both have something in common that maybe not everyone else has. Like you have similar communication styles or similar values, or you just have a similar sense of humor. Like you click in a way that they haven't with another person in a while. And so they really like you. And looking at this card now, I just heard like the red string of fate, which is that, I think it's a Greek myth that everyone has like an invisible red string around maybe their ring finger, and it is connected to their soulmate. So they feel like they feel like you could be their soulmate or their life partner. They definitely they feel like everything in their life like led them up to meeting you. Like they feel like it's like they were slowly being tugged that way, and they maybe didn't see it at the time. They really, I'm blushing like reading this right now. They really see like long term with you. They feel like they had to walk through, maybe these other romances in their lives, these other things that seemed to be beautiful but had a lot of thorns, and then they met you, and it just feels like you fit perfectly together. It's like two puzzle pieces clicking in and making like this beautiful, or showing this beautiful picture of like a sunset or something. Like it's very scenic. This person, they're very poetic is what I'm getting. So, and also something that I'm picking up here is that either you or this person, maybe both of you, could have very strong mercurial influence in your natal chart. So by mercurial influence, I mean very strong like Gemini or Virgo placements. So you or this person could be a Gemini or Virgo or have a prominent Gemini Virgo placement in your natal chart, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. And I'm getting that because the Lovers is a Gemini card. The Magician is a Mercury card. Mercury is the planet associated with Gemini and Virgo. And then we have the Knight of Pentacles, which is a Virgo card. So very, very strong. And what that says to me, Mercury is the planet of communication. So very clearly this person really values you like intellectually. I think that's what really like attracted to you. I think they do find you to be like physically attractive, but there's such a strong mental connection here that this person feels towards you. They just feel like you understand them in a way that other people don't, or they understand you in a way that you have not previously been understood. And with this Knight of Pentacles here, this person, I feel like they're kind of taking their time with offering you something. I'm also picking up that they could be a little bit older with you, this Knight of Pentacles and the Page of Cups. Not like an extreme amount. I'm getting like a few years, maybe like, I don't know, like somewhere between 2 to 7 years-ish. And this person is really quite gentle. They don't like to rush into things, and I think that's part of the reason why mental connection is so important to them, because I'm hearing that they kind of have judgments about other people's relationships, where they see other people who maybe get into relationships really quickly and it's all built on like lust or physical attraction and not shared values, and they're like, I'm looking for a life partner. Like, I want someone who is compatible with me in the ways that are important in the long run, because looks fade and change. Don't get me wrong, it's important to be physically attracted to the person that you're with, but that's, just one aspect of the whole thing. And this person definitely puts a lot of value on being able to communicate, being able to stimulate each other intellectually. They want to be a springboard for you. Like, they want to encourage you to try new things and learn new things and develop your sense of self, to have new adventures, to learn new things, to try new things. This person's very supportive, and like I said, they have a very like patient, calm energy about them, and they want to have the intimacy of knowing you. They want the intimacy of the mundane, is what I'm hearing. Like, they want to, they have, when they think of you, sometimes they imagine like being at home with you. Like, if you live together in the future, or if you live together now, they think about the little things, like you coming over and knowing where they keep their cups, or you coming over and having, I don't know, one of their shirts that you wear to bed, or you coming over and having a little bag of toiletries like in their bathroom. The things that say that you really know each other and you're like kind of investing each other in these incremental ways where it's like, you fit into my life. That's really important to them. They want someone who they can merge their life with, and they see that in you because they feel like you have similar approaches to the way that you want to live and the way that you operate in the day-to-day. And so definitely they're slow to approach you. I feel like maybe for some of you, you have not started dating this person, or you're not even like really fully aware that they feel this way about you, because they like to take their time to get to know someone before they really commit. But I do get that they are thinking about it a lot. They overthink it, and they really like you. And they definitely, when they confess their feelings, if this person has not, they want to do it in a way that's like very succinct and like a solid material offer. So for example, they wouldn't just come to you and be like, I like you. They'd be like, I like you. I want to go out with you. Will you go out with me to this restaurant at 7 p.m. on Friday? I have reservations. Like, they would plan it out, definitely. And they see you as this Page of Cups, which is honestly my favorite card in the tarot, because the Page of Cups is just about all the like wonderful things in the world. It's about romance, it's about beauty, it's about love, it's about the arts, it's about creativity, it's about magic. And so they see all of this in you. They see you as someone who really invokes beauty and is able to find the beauty in the world around them. And they see you as being a very sweet, innocent person, and someone that a lot of people feel drawn to because your energy is very welcoming. So a lot of people might, I feel like you could be like a very empathetic person. And so a lot of strangers, like people you just recently met, might like kind of trauma dump on you because they just feel like you're very easy to trust, I think. And they see that, and they also have kind of, they want to protect you from having other people take advantage of you, because I do think that they think that happens sometimes because you are so nice. So they do have this kind of protector mentality. So with the Magician here, followed by the Eight of Cups, this is kind of why I think that this person has not confessed their feelings to you yet, or you two have not gotten together yet, because the Magician is all about manifestation. And so I feel like they've definitely clearly been thinking about you quite a lot, and they want to manifest this relationship, this lover's energy with you. They want to start a relationship. They want to have something stable. They want to get to know you more. And followed by this Eight of Cups. The Eight of Cups is a card of positive transition. So I think that they are kind of gearing up to approach you to say something, and they're looking forward to making these things that they've been imagining and manifesting into reality. They're looking to going from their imagination into something real and tangible. And with your pile marker being this Three of Pentacles, definitely they see you, they have you on a pedestal, because this person is standing up above the other people, and the people are kind of looking up at the person on this card. So they see you, they have you on a pedestal. They definitely think that you are kind of an amazing person, and I think it's, again, because of your intellectual compatibility, your ability to communicate with each other. I just heard they think you're funny too, like witty and very intelligent and just different from the other people that they know. And also on this card, these people are painting what is like traditionally in the Rider-Waite-Smith Tarot, the inside of the church. I'm pretty sure it's the Sistine Chapel. It's like Michelangelo. But so I'm hearing that they think that together you could make a work of art. Like they think as a couple you just make sense. It would be so beautiful. It would be amazing. They're definitely very idealistic in a cute way. And with your first Romance Angels card, we have Attraction, which says you attract a romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. So definitely they're attracted to you. They want to get to know you more. They're trying to spend more time with you, to talk to you more. And I'm also hearing they think you smell good. So if you wear perfume or cologne or something, they like the smell of that. Oh, another message I just heard with this Three of Pentacles is that you could work with this person, or you could have met them through your work, but that's just a message for some of you. And for your second Romance Angels card, we have Wedding, which says this situation involves marriage. So definitely they could see you two getting married. They have imagined you getting married, because this person, when they invest, and I feel like they decided they liked you, and maybe they haven't even told you this yet, but they're like, yeah, I can marry this person. Especially with the Lovers here, because like I said, the Lovers is a soulmate card. It's a card of union. And I think in this particular card, they might be doing like a hand fasting ritual, which is associated with weddings and marriage. And I'm also hearing that if you are attending a wedding soon, or this person is attending a wedding soon, maybe you've said something about it and they overheard, or you said something about it to them, or they said something about the wedding they're attending to you. They want you to be their wedding date, or they want to be your wedding date to this wedding, is what I'm hearing. So very cute. I love this pile. Congrats, my pile twos. Thank you for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe. I put out a new video once a week. Thank you. Take care. If you selected pile 3, the 8 of Wands, welcome to your reading. Your tarot cards are the 4 of Cups, the 2 of Cups in reverse, the Page of Pentacles, the 9 of Swords, and the 2 of Swords. For your Romance Angels cards, we got very soon, and it is safe for you to love. My pile 3s, so what are their feelings towards you? Like I said, this is for past, present, or potential lovers, but I'm picking up pretty strongly here. I think for most of you, this is a potential person, like maybe someone you have a crush on, or you're kind of just wondering how they feel about you. And we start off your spread with this 4 of Cups. And so what I'm getting is that this is actually how they're kind of perceiving you perceiving them. This 4 of Cups and this 2 of Cups in reverse. So the 4 of Cups can be a card of indifference or kind of a refusal to acknowledge someone. So I feel, I just got like an image of, you know, in old cartoons or where there's like a Wild West standoff, like 2 people standing in the middle of like a ghost town, like the downtown square or something, and, you know, a tumbleweed rolls past, but it's just them kind of facing off. It feels like that, like they're not really sure who's going to draw the gun first, and it doesn't feel like there's any, you know, there's nowhere to hide. There's no like relief. It's like they feel simultaneously like exposed and naive is what I'm hearing. And maybe you feel that way too. Maybe you feel like, I don't know where I stand with this person, but I'm picking up that I think they are just not really sure how you feel. Specifically in this deck, when I look at this 4 of Cups card, a lot of the time the person's face on this card looks almost like content to me. So I feel like sometimes they think, oh, maybe they do like me. Maybe they do like me. And then other times it's like the traditional meaning of this 4 of Cups, which is a card of indifference or kind of a refusal to acknowledge or see something. So then other times they're like, oh, they definitely don't like me. Like they just see me as like, you know, wallpaper in their day-to-day life. And then with this 2 of Cups in reversed here, that's also an indication of not wanting anything romantic. But like I said, I don't really feel like this is their feelings towards you, because we have this pile marker, which is this 8 of Wands, which is a card of attraction. And the 8 of Wands is kind of considered like the flames of love. So there is a lot of physical attraction, and there's this desire to communicate and kind of, I get the sense that they were interested in you the moment that they saw you, but there is so much fear here. Fear about coming forward, because this person is really afraid of rejection. And so they're already perceiving this rejection from you. And, you know, maybe you don't want to be with them. Maybe that is the case, but this is the energy they're picking up where they're just not really sure. And that is echoed in the 3rd card in the spread here, this Page of Pentacles, which really kind of embodies how they are feeling. They're feeling like they want to kind of see the potential of where something with you would go, because the Page of Pentacles is really a card about potential, but it's also a very naive card. It's someone who hasn't proven themselves, or maybe can't prove themselves. So again, I feel like this kind of plays into their insecurities, where they're like, yes, I would want to have kind of a 2 of Cups relationship with this person, but I don't know if I am enough. I don't know if I have the qualities or the resources, the personality, whatever it is that this person, you, the listener, is looking for. And because of that, there's kind of a feeling of stagnation, like taking time to just sit. Like the person in this card who's just sitting in a tree kind of looking down, it feels like they're being very observational right now, and definitely just kind of going back and forth about whether or not they try with you. Because with this Nine of Swords, this is a card of anxiety and insecurity, and in particular, I'm just getting that these people have an extreme fear of rejection, and because they're not sure how you feel, they do not want to be the first one to come forward, and so they are kind of taking a break to rest, to like remove themselves from the situation and try to figure it out logically before they make any material moves. And with the Two of Swords at the end of your spread, Two of Swords is all about decisions, or in this case, indecision. And sometimes in a love reading, I see the Two of Swords as being someone who is preventing themselves from wearing their heart on their sleeves. They're preventing other people from getting close. And I think that this person does this mentally as a defense mechanism, because if they don't let someone get close, then they're not at risk of feeling rejection or having something fall apart. So definitely I feel like this person has a lot of unresolved wounds when it comes to romance that they need to work through. And so if you're willing to be patient and let them work on that and you like them, then I don't really see an issue necessarily. But this person definitely, I do not see them coming forward anytime soon, because I think that they are very extremely afraid of rejection, and you have to let go of the ego that wants to avoid rejection a little bit in order to be open to romance, to love, to whatever it is that you're looking for with this person. And the first Romance Angels card that you got was very soon. Clearly decide what you want to, that so that it comes to you now. So again, this person has to make the decision. That's what the Two of Swords is about. It's about making a decision, because they're running out of time here. I get the sense that if you are interested in this person, you're getting a little impatient with having to figure out what they want, if they want you, if they're going to come forward, if they're going to commit, if they're going to allow themselves to be vulnerable enough with you so that way you can actually build something with them or not. And so they do really have to make that decision on their own and do it soon. And I think that there is an awareness of that, because like I said, this whole spread is their feeling. So this is what they're feeling. They know that they are making this more difficult, or they are prolonging something that needs to be decided. The second Romance Angels card is, it is safe for you to love. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. So again, this is them. This is the advice that they need to take with this Nine of Swords card. They have so much anxiety about not being enough, or feelings of rejection, not being able to give you what you want, not being able to live up to your expectations, not being good enough to be loved or be in a romantic relationship. And so I feel as if they have been getting signs from the universe, whether that's subtly, whatever, that it is safe for them to open their heart to you. I imagine that you, the listener, are a kind enough person to where even if you were not attracted to this person, you would not reject them in such a way as to make it more painful than it is just like baseline. You know what I mean? Like, you're not going to sit there and insult them. And I think that they have so much fear to overcome. I feel it like in my chest. I feel like this person gets nervous talking to you. And I also, I'm hearing that sometimes when they're nervous, they can over talk. Like, sometimes people don't know what to say. I feel like this person just tries to fill the silence in any way they can. So they have this kind of like a manic energy about them when they talk to you sometimes, because they're just trying to like keep you in a conversation with them as long as possible, but they don't know what to say. Yeah, I feel like if you are up to it, if you like this person, maybe drop a hint that you do like them, or let your feelings show through a little more. But I get the sense that this is something that this person has to overcome on their own, truthfully. All right, my pile 3, so that's it for your reading. Thank you for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe. I put out a new video once a week. Thank you. Take care. If you selected pile 4, the 2 of Pentacles, welcome to your reading. Your tarot cards are the Ace of Pentacles, Judgment, the 6 of Pentacles, the Knight of Wands, and the 7 of Swords. For your Romance Angels cards, we got Keep an Open Mind and Healing Family Issues. Pile 4s. This is interesting. So how does the past, present, or potential lover on your mind feel towards you? We start off with this Ace of Pentacles. Immediately what I'm hearing is that they do see you as someone that they want to be present for. They want to be able to provide you with something solid and foundational. But I'm getting that this person has either messed up with you before, or they have a lot in their previous relationships, and so there's this interesting dynamic that's being made here. So with Judgment, you could be a Scorpio or have a prominent Scorpio placement in your natal chart, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, but this person sees you as someone very sweet. This is an angel represented on the card. They see you as someone who is just really kind and giving, generous, especially with your time. Like, you are so empathetic to this person in a way that maybe other people can't. But I fear for some people watching this that you are overextending empathy here to the point where you are hurting yourself. And I will get into that in a little bit, but they definitely do see you as someone who is very forgiving, and this can also be a card of calling. So I do think that they feel very strongly drawn to you. They definitely feel like you could be their person, or you could be the person to like change these patterns of behavior or help them to change their patterns of behavior. And Judgment can also be a card of karma. So I get the sense that they're like, if I'm going to change and make up for all of the things that I've done in the past, whether it's to you or to another person that they've been in a romantic relationship with, then they think they would make it up to you specifically. They feel like you're the person that they should be making it up to. And with the 6 of Pentacles in the middle of the spread, they do feel like there's an imbalance sometimes in this relationship because you have so much to give. You are such an empathetic, kind, caring individual, and then they have a different energy, which I will get into in a second, which is why I think that they probably messed up with you before. Maybe you've dated this person and you broke up and you're still kind of wondering about them, or you still feel drawn to them. Or maybe it's someone that you have a crush on who kind of has a reputation as a player, whatever that is. But with this 6 of Pentacles, this is a card of someone giving their resources, their time, their energy, their affection, whatever it is that they have, to someone who has less than them. And I feel like they definitely, this is an acknowledgement on their part that you are out of their league because you are this angelic presence. Maybe they even call you Angel. Maybe that's like a nickname that they have for you or have had for you. But they know that you have a level of stability and seriousness about romance that I don't think they have. And the reason why I say that is because they are showing up as this Knight of Wands. So this person could be a Sagittarius or have a prominent Sagittarius placement in their natal chart, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Could also be another fire sign, so Leo or Aries, but most strongly Sagittarius here. And the Knight of Wands is fire on fire. This person is probably very sexual, very physically attracted to you, and they can be really exciting to be around. Like, you might actually have a lot of chemistry with this person. That's what kind of drew you to them, because you do have fun with them. I think you have fun with this person, or you really enjoy being around them, or you kind of get like butterflies, or you get a little giddy because it's fun, it's exciting, it's like fresh to be around this person. But The Knight of Wands, to be honest, is not really relationship material. This is someone who follows their whims and follows their whims. Sometimes in romance, that can mean just going to whoever they're attracted to at that very moment in time, which means that I could definitely see this person cheating or having cheated on someone in the past. Now, that might not resonate 100% with some of you, but if that doesn't resonate as cheating, I do get the sense that this person, because they're always after a fun time, if you have something more serious to say, or if you get in an argument or you're demanding more in the relationship, they will just leave because they don't like having responsibilities like foisted on them. And I'm not saying that you should lessen your expectations at all. I'm saying that this person does not like being held accountable or having to do any work. They would rather just be in kind of like a permanent, fun state. And that's just not realistic when it comes to romance or relationships or having something long term. So they might be fun for the moment, but you have to adjust your expectations of what it is that you want from this person if you're okay with that. And with the Seven of Swords at the end of your spread, this person can be a little sneaky, which is the Knight of Wands and the Seven of Swords together does give me like high-key cheating vibes. So I can definitely, like I said, I can definitely see this person has a wandering eye. Not necessarily for a lot of you, but even if that's not the case with the Seven of Swords, I do feel like they avoid confrontation to the point where they would rather just like walk away from something than have to admit that they're wrong or like self-reflect. And so overall, I would say, yes, they do really like you. And they see that you're a great person. They see that you're a wonderful person. They see that you've been very generous. And they also recognize that probably you deserve better than them, because I think they have an understanding that they are this way, which is someone who maybe has a wandering eye or avoids confrontation or doesn't like to stick around when it gets harder than, you being fun and available for them. And with the Two of Pentacles as a pile marker here, this indicates to me juggling, which can be another card about cheating. So definitely, does this person cheat on you? Have they cheated on someone in the past? Are they currently cheating on you? Maybe look into it. The Two of Pentacles is also representative of this dual energy. So on one hand, they do really like you, but on the other hand, are they going to change their behavior, or do they like their freedom more? And I'm not saying that they can't be free with you, but I think that is how this person would describe it. They think that being in a relationship strips away their freedom, when that's not true. In a good relationship, your person acts as your springboard and encourages you to grow. But I think their definition of freedom is basically being able to not have to grow. And that's something that they have to work on. So the first romance angels card is keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. Oh, so I think this is how they feel. They want to keep an open mind when it comes to romance. So like I said, I feel like for a lot of you, this person just has such a strong wandering eye, and it's like they like you, but they might also like 17 other people at the same time. And then for the second romance angels card, we got healing family issues. So your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. So I feel like maybe these are behaviors that they kind of picked up from watching their parents. Maybe their parents, I'm hearing that maybe this person's parents either have been married for a long time, but they have not a great relationship, or they got divorced when they were pretty young. And the father is what I'm hearing, although it could be any parent, but I'm hearing most strongly father here. The father would not like participate really in the household. Like I'm getting like this person, their father was maybe kind of a man-child, and they were just not pulling the weight of their responsibility as a member of a household, as a parent, as a partner to this person's other parent. And because of that, I think the other parent kind of expressed that and was like, I'm really fed up with having to pull all the work. And the other person was like, the parent was like, well, you're nagging me because why would you, I don't want to argue with you about it. And it's like, yeah, the other parent doesn't want to argue either. They don't want to have to constantly ask you to do like the bare minimum. But I think they kind of picked up that behavior where they're like, well, I don't want anyone to criticize me or tell me the ways in which I'm not measuring up, because this person just doesn't feel very like self-reflective to me. I don't know. I feel like there's a lot of unhealed issues from their parents' relationship and how that was modeled for them, and that is why they are so non-committal in their current romantic situations. So make of that what you will. I do think that they see the value in you, though. So if you're wondering why won't they, change for me, sometimes it is not about you. I think that they definitely see that you are a great person, but they, you can't make a zebra change its stripes. So investing in this person and giving all the love that you gave, you should take it as a lesson for yourself. What did you learn from this? What will you take going forward? What are your expectations in a relationship? What are your non-negotiables? And I would just let this person work on themselves. And, maybe in the future, if they've really worked on themselves, you can come back together. But I think that even this person is aware that you deserve better than what they are currently able and willing to give you. All right, my pile fours, that is it for your reading. Thank you for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe. I put out a new video once a week. Thank you. Take care.